excuse the noise, it is pre-travel day and we have just checked in to the Premier Inn at Gatwick North Terminal, and we're actually flying from South Terminal, but we wanted to stay the night before. This was basically the cheapest option that was right at the airport, and it's super easy to get from north to south. We just take a shuttle, like a monorail basically. We'll just take that over in the morning. But yeah, we've just got in our room. Check-in was super easy. We got here dead on 3 o'clock when check-in opened, but they have loads of like little computers that everyone can use, and literally within 5 minutes we were checked in, had our room key, our room number and everything like that. So yeah, we've just got in our room, so I will give you a very brief look around. If you've stayed in a Premier Inn before, you all know what to expect. We stay in them quite often with work and stuff, so we knew what we were getting, and for the one night that we're here it's absolutely perfect. So let me show you. Hello JC. Hello. So we're in room 838, which is on level 8. We've got a family room, so we've got a double bed and a single bed. Chase will just go in with us tonight. It's pretty cozy, to be honest. I think we've definitely had bigger Premier Inn rooms than this. This is probably the smallest one that we've been in, but you've still got like a little desk area with a mirror, TV. We've stacked our suitcases just here. We actually had to fold up our double pushchair because it would get through the door, but when the door was open it wouldn't get past this wall and then the door handle. So that it's not a problem at all. Like, the kids are not going to be in it while we're here anyway, so we've just folded it up and put it there. Mirrors, pretty much the basic stuff that you have. And then in here we have toilet, sink, another mirror and the bath and shower. So yeah, just hi. If you have been to a Premier Inn, this is basically what you would get in any family room. I would say just a little bit smaller than what we're normally used to. I'm going to show you the view that we have as well because it's pretty cool. Axel, what are you looking at? What are we looking at out the window?
A plane.
Are we looking for aeroplanes?
I just see a train.
Wow.
I just see
What did you see?
a train.
Did you see a train as well?
Yeah.
And aeroplanes.
Yeah.
We've got quite a good view actually. Like, we were just watching a plane land a minute ago.
I don't see.
Okay. Say hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Are you excited? Where are we going tomorrow?
Disney.
Disney.
We're going Disney today.
Tomorrow. We're going on the aeroplane tomorrow, okay? We're going to sleep here today.
I don't know when I be gone.
Well, you've got your camera to don't pick your nose. Don't pick your nose. You can have your one. I'll get it out my bag, okay? There's a TUI plane that's just looks like it's probably heading. That plane there looks like it's probably heading to go and take off. So yeah, we have a pretty cool view, really.
There's another train.
Oh, where? Oh, there's trains that go down there, are there? Very clever. So yeah, this is our room. I'm just casually sitting in the bathroom in our hotel room. Sorry if it's a bit echoey, but the boys have just fallen asleep and I just wanted to come on and talk about just how our evening has been here. So it's been, I'd say not really like crazy, but just like quite busy. So we checked in, I showed you our room and stuff, which was all good. We then went down to the bar and had a drink, and it was all pretty chill then, to be honest. Like, it wasn't very busy here at all. We managed to, well, we decided that we would just have dinner here. We had a look at the menu and was happy with that. So instead of sort of venturing anywhere, we just booked a table here really easily for dinner. And then before it was time for our dinner, we went over to the terminal, and we thought, oh, we'll jump on the shuttle that takes you over to South Terminal just to see what it's like, so we know kind of what we're doing in the morning. Did that, had a little browse around the South Terminal. We went over to the BA check-in desks and asked them if they're doing twilight check-in, or, well, to be honest, we had researched that they do offer that, but we wasn't actually planning on doing it because we don't have our car here. We kind of needed our suitcases to get stuff out of it in the morning and stuff like that. So we'd had recently thought about it, and then we were like, oh no, it's probably a bit difficult. Anyway, so we went over and we were talking to them because I was wondering if they could do our passport checks and give us our boarding passes now, or this evening, and then in the morning we would just be able to go straight to bag drop like the machines. And the guy was like, look, if you can do twilight check-in, I would definitely do it because it's going to be crazy in the morning. So I was like, oh, okay. He was like, you don't have to check all your bags in now, but you can, like, you know, if you've got 4 bags and you can keep just one of them, he was like, you can check 3 in now, and then you could just check the other one in the morning. He's like, it would still be a bit easier probably. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's do that. So he was like, you got to come back after 6 and then you can do that. So we came back and we were like, actually, do you know what? Like, we could definitely work it out so that we could just get rid of all of our suitcases this evening. So that's exactly what we did. We just took out what we needed, kind of moved a few bits around, kept out like small toiletries that we could keep, that we can take on the plane in our hand luggage, and yeah, just put the boys in their pajamas basically, and stuff like that. So we had dinner and then we went back over to the South Terminal. We have now fully checked in, we have our boarding passes, we dropped all of our bags off, we even dropped off the double pushchair because we're not going to need it while we're at the airport tomorrow. The boys will be awake in the morning, and I'd like to keep them awake the whole time we're at the airport in the morning, to be honest, so that they have a good nap on the plane. Again, it's just easier to not have it really. So we've got rid of everything. So literally tomorrow morning, all we need to do is go straight to security. And because we booked the lounge, we've got premium security as well. So we'll just be going straight through pretty much. So first time we've ever done twilight check-in, and yeah, it was really, really easy. It wasn't too long of a wait, and I just think we're gonna have just zero stress tomorrow morning. So yeah, like, it's been a really good evening. Dinner was really good as well at the hotel. We all had a curry, which was yum. Kids meals were good. Yeah, so pretty much just ready now for the morning. So I'm gonna end this part of the video here anyway, and we'll be rolling straight into travel day. See you guys tomorrow.
Oh, see what we did.
Good morning. It is travel day. Excuse the noise. We have a very excited toddler. We have a bit of a grumpy little toddler. But yeah, it's travel day. It is nearly 7. We're pretty much all ready to go. We're packed up. We're dressed. The boys woke up earlier than I thought they would, but I think, well, Axel is definitely excited. Chase has no clue what's going on, but I think he's quite aware something is happening. He just has no idea what, obviously. But yeah, we are just waiting for Craig's mum and dad. They're just going to come down to our room, and then we are going to head over to the terminal, get the shuttle over to South Terminal. And like I said yesterday, we did twilight check-in, so we are heading straight to security. See you guys on the other side.
So we are in the No1 Lounge at Gatwick. It's proper nice actually. We're having a good time. There's a lot more space so you can relax here. And over here you've got drinks, some well nice water with lemons and limes, juices, waters, fizzy drinks, Rachel's.
We've just had our breakfast and our our gate info is coming up at, let's see, 9:29. They've got a pancake station. Yeah. We got hot food. It's a really nice lounge actually. Like, it feels really chilled in here. We've enjoyed being in here. We've pre-reserved our table. That's the bar over there where you can get spirits, beers, wines, soft drinks. There's really good views of the planes. Should we show them the plane and say hi? Where's the planes? Yeah. In the middle over there, they've got like pastries and cereals. And our table, Chase is leading the way. Our table is just up the top of this slope. Right here. Where are we going, Chasey? And toilets and stuff are down this way.
But you probably want to move these cups out of the way.
Move the cups out of the way so it looks a bit, yeah. It does look a bit scruffy table, doesn't it?
Here we go.
We've made a mess, that's why.
Ready, ready, ready. Put your cup in.
Cheers!
For the good times.
Happy
And all the people we want here who can't be here. Cheers.
Oh, sorry, darling. Right, you want Granddad to help you now, don't you?
Oh no, I can't make mine.
So we've had a really good morning. Like, the No1 Lounge was really, really good. I would highly recommend, especially if you have kids. Like, the airport can be a very stressful place when you've got toddlers and young kids. So yeah, it was the first time we've done the lounge, and I would definitely do it again if we're traveling with them. It just made it so much easier. It was super chilled. The food was good. Yeah, like, no complaints at all. And our gate has just come up. Gate number 21, so we are on our way. So ready to be in Orlando. Here's my child sprinting to the gate. Axel and Chase also found the soft play for a little bit, so Axel has burned off some energy before we get on the plane, which is marvellous. Here we go. We're on the plane. Axel is more than happy. Someone else fell asleep. Just as we got to our gate, he fell asleep, and he's been asleep since. Not sure how long it will last, but we'll see.
Our lift-off speed today will be 186 miles per hour as the wheels lift off the ground. Okay.
Yeah, ready to go. Saying 8 hours 41, which is decent. Not bad at all. Yeah, we've had nearly 10 hours before, so 8 hours 41, I will take that. Up we go. Somebody else woke up just in time for takeoff. Hi. The last time you saw us, we was on the plane, having a great time. By this point, if you were following along with our trip on Instagram, you will know what happened. I am not in my Cabana Bay bathroom. I am at a hotel at Heathrow. Oh, honestly, it's been a really hard, emotional, exhausting day. So I'm gonna go through what happened, and I'm gonna try not to go on for too long. So basically, about 2.5 hours into our flight, the windscreen cracked, and the safest thing for them to do was take us back to Gatwick. So obviously, safety first. I'm super grateful that everybody is fine. And you know, going back to Gatwick, not ideal, but if that was the safest option, then absolutely we understand. However, the customer service that we've had from BA since has honestly been awful. We got off the plane, we had to go through customs, get our bags, go back to the check-in desks where it was just a queue of everybody from our flight, and they were like, oh, you know, you'll get an email and you will have been put on an alternative flight. So everybody is checking their emails and the alternative flight comes up, and honestly it's just a shocking alternative. So bearing in mind we were flying from Gatwick directly to Orlando, the alternative and what we are having to do, because it was pretty much, this is your option, take it or leave it. We are now in Heathrow. We are flying from Heathrow to Dallas, which is further away than Orlando, to then fly on to Orlando. Everybody is pretty much fuming. Everybody, or majority of our flight, are in the same boat as us. And it really was just kind of, well, that's what we're giving you. You can do that, or you can book new flights. So here we are in, I don't even know what hotel we're in. The Renaissance in Heathrow, near Terminal 3, because I think that's where we're flying from. We basically got put on a coach from Gatwick to here. We got given like a buffet dinner, which was okay. We have our room, which is fine, it's nice. And then yeah, they have like shuttles to the terminals that normally you would have to pay for from this hotel, but we can get them for free. However, they only have 2 an hour. I'm gonna guess they're not particularly very big. And there is a whole flight of people going to the airport to get the same flight from here. So we have actually decided to just book a taxi, because I just think that's gonna be carnage. We've got the kids, we've got a lot of luggage. You know, it's just not ideal, is it? Yeah, so we've booked a cab for 5:45 tomorrow morning. But yeah, just really disappointed with BA, to be honest. We had issues with BA back in December, and this is obviously far worse than what we had then, but just feel like they could have been a bit more compassionate, probably done more, honestly. Like, I just don't think that's an okay alternative when we paid for direct flights from Gatwick. We're at least in a position where we haven't really decided what we're going to do yet. We need to try and find out what we can do with our park tickets for Universal. We do have another trip planned, so it's okay for us. We could probably use ours then. But Craig's parents don't have any plans on going back to Orlando after this trip, so we need to see if we can get a refund on their Universal tickets, or if we're gonna just have to try and use them, or we need to find out what our options are. We'll still have one night at Cabana Bay, but we're not going to get in until really, really late tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a super long travel day. We've got to get the boys up at about 5 AM, and we're not going to get to Orlando until just before 9 PM. You know, we're probably not going to be at our hotel until about 9:30, 10 PM tomorrow, which is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 AM here. So it's going to be nearly a 24-hour day for the boys. It's going to be rough. You know, they've been absolute angels today. Couldn't fault them. Couldn't have asked for any better. So I'm just hoping that they have as much resilience tomorrow, and they handle it okay, really, to be honest. So yeah, I think we'll just be going straight to bed when we get there tomorrow, and then we're thinking of just having time at the pool and at the resort Wednesday morning, I think. and then we head over to Disney Wednesday afternoon. So really gutted, yeah, like just been, yeah, it's just gutted and really tired. And there's been a lot of tears from myself and from Axel. But yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? So hey, here's the reality of travel. It doesn't always go to plan, and you know, we just have to try and keep smiling, and tomorrow's got to be a better day, right? Like, we can't have 2 bad days in a row. So yeah, I'm sure by tomorrow evening we'll be checked into Cabana Bay, smiling and just excited for the 12 days that we'll have ahead of us. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this because I've got to go and sort out new clothes and stuff for us all for the morning. I don't want to do it at 5 AM. It is 9:10 now and I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go and sort out our bags and hopefully get a few hours of good sleep. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow for travel day part 2, which hopefully, fingers crossed, is going to be a better day. See you tomorrow.
Hey guys, so we are about an hour away from Dallas. It's been a really good flight. We got upgraded, which was awesome. Staff have been amazing, and the boys have been great. Chase had a little wobble towards the end, but other than that, he's been brilliant. And Axel's just played games the entire time, so it's all good. We are nearly there. We're feeling positive now, for the most part. When we get to our connected flight, we get on that, then all will be smooth running.
Axel away. Axel. Oh, you can't hear me. Never ever normally this dark, hence the reflection, but we made it, guys. We made it to MCO. Wasn't expecting to see this carpet. Woohoo, we made it. It is late, it is hot, but we have made it to Cabana Bay for one night. And yeah, it's a shame we've only got one night here now, but very, very happy to just be here. We are gonna check in, find our rooms, and probably go to bed quite soon. After a little bit of checking in drama, we have made it into our room at Cabana Bay. Oh, my children are waking up. Rooms are really, really nice. Love our view though. Sorry, the children are waking up. I'm going to show you properly in the morning because the reflection, but we have a volcano view and it's really cool. Good morning, Chasey Bookins. Where are you hiding? Oh dear. You're going to come out now? Yeah. Good morning from Universal's Cabana Bay. After being awake for 24 hours yesterday and just what was the probably longest day of traveling we have ever experienced, we got here and pretty much just checked in, had a little look around and went to bed. So I'm going to give you a quick update this morning to end this vlog, which is our pre-travel day plus 2 travel days kind of vlog. It's going to be awful. I apologise for how bad this vlog is, and I appreciate you if you got this far. But yeah, just a quick update on our day yesterday. One second, I think Chase wants to join us. Oh, do you want to come up, Chasey? Chase has joined us. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so all in all, like, the flights were absolutely fine. Couldn't fault American Airlines at all, to be honest. BA guaranteed us that, not just us, multiple families, that we would be sat together. We would have basically the same seats that we had had on our original flight. When we checked in, we found out that was not the case, and we was all split up. So it was me and the 2 kids, and then separate, like a few seats down was Craig, and then a few seats down again were Craig's parents, all in the same row. But it's not particularly helpful when traveling with a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. So we were like, oh, you know, we'll just ask somebody to switch with Craig, like I'm sure it will be fine. However, when we got to our row, we realised that the seat that would need switching was kind of like an exit row seat. The other two, the 2 that me and the kids were in, were not. But there was only 2 seats in front of us, so that 3rd aisle seat had no chair in front. So it was obviously one that people paid for, had requested, and I wasn't even gonna ask if they would consider switching, because I was like, you know, they've obviously paid for that seat. So I just left it. We kind of spoke to cabin crew. They were like, it's a really full flight, so you'll just have to ask. So we just left it, and then cabin crew. You want to make pancakes?
Yeah.
Well, we could do that when we go home. We could go downstairs and see if they have some pancakes for breakfast.
Oh, I want chocolate sauce and cream.
Chocolate sauce and cream. They sound like good pancakes. We'll see if we can get some, okay? Sorry. Yeah, so basically one of the lovely ladies from cabin crew saw us. Go take that over there, Axel, good boy. Craig trying to get out of his seat to get stuff down to give to me and the boys, and it was just like a whole palaver, and this was before we'd taken off. And she asked the person next to me if she would consider switching. She said no, and I was like, you know, I get it, it's fine. But she also didn't look best pleased that she had 2 young kids next to her. But you know, it is what it is. So anyway, sort of 5-10 minutes later, cabin crew approached us and said that they were going to move us to a spot where we can all sit together, which was in premium economy. So we did get upgraded to all sit together, which we are so grateful for. It made the flight so easy. Yeah, so we had a really good flight, really good experience with them. Got to Dallas. There was issues with ours and another family's pushchair. They didn't know kind of where they were, so that was stressful. Boarded our flight to, what do you want? Want this? Here you go. Boarded our flight to Orlando, just hoping that our pushchair was going to get on the same flight as us, and thankfully it did, and it was there waiting for us when we got off the plane. So yeah, that was really, I've never been so grateful and so happy to see my pushchair. And then seeing that MCO carpet, because we went into Terminal B instead of Terminal C, so we didn't get to experience the new terminal, but we were on the way home. But seeing that carpet, if you know, you know, it was the best feeling in the world. So super grateful to be here. The stress is all in the past now. We're just ready to make some memories and have the best trip ever. We booked transfers with Skippy Transportation. I did speak about them in our trip details video. So far, absolutely 10 out of 10. Couldn't fault them. They've been perfect, from our flight changing to needing to be picked up a different day, different time, like no issues whatsoever. And we've actually changed the time today that they're taking us from Universal to Disney, and again, just no issues at all. They have been, like, I couldn't recommend them enough. They've been amazing. So yeah, I've got 2 more journeys with them, so I'll keep you updated. But yeah, checked into Cabana Bay, obviously. There was some issues with Craig's parents' room. I'm not gonna go into details, but basically they'd been given a room that had been used. The bathroom was not particularly pleasant. We went down, told them straight away. They moved them straight away, obviously, and have given them a partial refund. So yeah, that's, you know, what can you do. Our room is great. I did show you a little clip of it yesterday when we got in here. We have got volcano view rooms, which the view is stunning. Really looking forward to the sun rising, actually, so that we can see it in the daytime, because it's still really dark here this morning. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. It's been the craziest travel days we've ever experienced. I'm really sorry that I really didn't video yesterday. I think the stress of how the traveling had been, just kind of worried about the boys and how they were going to cope and stuff. They were better than what we could have ever asked for, to be honest. But it was a lot. So, oh dear, Chasey. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna end this vlog. If you got this far, thank you so much. Please subscribe for the rest of our trip, which they're gonna be better. I promise they're gonna be better. Yeah, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.